Hi there, so I'm back once again, and today I'm going to be cooking chicken one pot peri peri chicken. So for the ingredients I have, well, you can have cloves of garlic, but I think what I'm going to use is this lazy garlic because I like the taste of it. Corn on the cob, so there's smoked paprika, crushed chilies. You can have chili flakes, but I quite like crushed chilies, brown sugar, oregano, Himalayan rock salt. Yep, that's oregano again, and some Merlot red wine, alongside some sweet peppers, plum tomatoes, and British baby potatoes. So, yep, I'm just going to prepare this now, and yeah, I'll be back with you in a moment. So I'm going to start with the marinade, and for this, what I've put in is 1.5 tablespoons of smoked paprika, 25 grams of light brown soft sugar, 1 lime zested and juiced, 1 teaspoon of crushed chilies, 2 teaspoons of lazy garlic. You can use 2 cloves of garlic, but I was just being lazy, as the title of the garlic says. So I've used 4 tablespoons of olive oil, half a tablespoon of oregano, and 1 tablespoon of red wine, well, Merlot, that's what I used, which is that. You can put an extra chilli in it, but because I'm cooking for children to eat, I'm not going to do that. So it's going to be a pretty mild sauce, to be honest. I'm just going to mix this all together so it comes into a paste. And I'm going to put this aside with a cover over it because that is going to be the marinade. Also, just forgot, I added 1 teaspoon of salt as well, obviously, and it was Himalayan rock salt. I didn't use table salt because I've seen a lot of bad things about table salt, table salt, and my partner says about it. So I've just used that and added that into the marinade. So now I've poured all the marinade over chicken thighs and chicken drumsticks, and I've mixed it all together, and I'm going to leave it in the fridge now for an hour just to chill. You can leave it overnight. It would have better flavour if it was left overnight, but I can't do that. So I'm just going to marinate it for an hour. So I'll see you back then. Okay, so an hour has now passed where this has been marinating in the fridge. Like I said, it will taste better if you marinate it overnight. But I've chopped up some new potatoes and washed them, and then I've mixed all the marinade together, and I've put the chicken thighs thigh skin down, and I'm now going to put it in the oven for 190 degrees, and I'm going to do this for 45 minutes. So now I've after the chicken and the potatoes were marinated, I let them cook in the oven for 45 minutes. I left it for an extra 10 minutes just so the chicken's browned off. And I'm just going to explain, this is why I think, because I followed a recipe, they say that the skin side of the chicken thighs should be downwards, and I think that's because the meat juice does fall down, and you can base the meat with the juices that fall out of the meat, basically, which I have done. And I've also mixed in 2 peppers. They're sweet peppers. I've mixed them in. I'm now going to cook it. It says on the recipe to cook it for an extra 25 minutes, but I always cook it an extra 10 minutes long. So that's what I'm going to do now. So just a quick one. I've poured in the peppers, and I was supposed to pour in 500 grams of baby plum tomatoes. So the tomatoes, yeah, so the tomatoes I use are baby plum tomatoes, but in the recipe it says cherry, but you can just put in whatever you want to put in. So I think this is going to be a theme for my YouTube channel. This is my second video, and it's another ingredient that I forgot to say about. But anyways, I'm going to put this in for it says 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to put it in for 35 minutes. So, hi everyone, I'm back. So the cooking instruction says to cook it for 25 minutes, but I think that depends on what oven it's cooking in. Obviously, I only marinated this for an hour. You can marinate it overnight. I have marinated it overnight before, and it tastes it's very nice. Obviously, this will be nice too, but it is better to marinate it overnight. But I actually cooked this, even though it said 25 minutes, I cooked it for about an hour because I have to keep turning the chicken over, and it was pale on the other side and everything, and I had to keep basting the chicken. And I basically poured a little bit of the juice. You can see there's quite a lot of juice, I had to pour that into a bowl and then spread it over the chicken again, but I will take a picture of the end results. So this is the end result. Although there's a lot of sauce here and it does look a little bit watery, if you let it stand, it does thicken up and it's very, very tasty. Like I said, if you let it marinate overnight, you can see all of the marinade there. It will thicken up and you can cook it for longer than what the actual instructions say to do. But that is my take on peri peri chicken. I will do another video of it being marinated 24 hours overnight, which makes it stunning as well. But please let me know if there's any comments that you can make that could make it better, but that is the end result. Hi, back again. So as you can see, I did dish up the sauce and it did look watery. I don't know if you can see from this video, but where I've let it lay for a little while, the sauce is getting thicker. And this will be my child's packed lunch tomorrow, but it does get thicker, the sauce, and if I had have used a wider pan, it probably would have browned off a little bit more, maybe the new potatoes and that kind of thing. But I will be making a second video, but hope you enjoyed.